Some beetle wings, parasitic bee lava sauce, and let's see, a drop of imp's tear, and then... Oh, this happens every single time I try to make rouge. Oh, welcome. Hello, adventurer. Hiya, Papa. You've brought someone along? They're basically just watered-down versions of
Eileen, save your sales pitch. I've a task for you. Think you can handle it?
What? Another one? But I just finished the last one. Can't Clarence just swoop in and save the day?
Well, if you don't want this opportunity to meet a black spirit host in the flesh...
What? No way. Look at those dreamy eyes. Nothing like the vacant corpse-like expressions I read about.
Eileen, manners.
Oops. Did I say that out loud? I'll just go stick my head in a cauldron and die now.
Come now, child. No need for dramatics. They are in need of your aid.
Me? Specifically? Sure you didn't just confuse me for Clarence? Gosh, okay. Let's see. How long have you been exposed? Oh, wow. That's a bit excessive. And likely to have accelerated the spirit's encroachment. Tell me, does ceaseless whisper...
Eileen!
Got it.
I've received a summons from the Grand Chamberlain Jordine. There are urgent matters at Alejandro Farm to which I must attend. I'll be expecting fair tidings upon my return. Adventurer, please give Eileen your full cooperation.
Right. Clarence will be off to college soon, setting the academic world on fire, while I do my best to find a man who trusts me not to set his meals on fire. Why was I talking about fire? Oh, right! My training! Time to test some chemical reactions, but I'm all out of material. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I hate to ask for a favor already, but... gathered so many so quick. As soon as we smite one wicked... Papa said you needed... See that bell tower over there? Why don't you... go...
much in heaven.
May the grace of our Lord Elion be with you at all times.
Up here, the priest will tell us off.
May you guide Martina to reconcile with her husband.
Protect us,
He's
me
still-
and my wife.
Shirking your alchemical studies again. I see. No surprises there. What does surprise me is how it's a new man every time. What do they see in you?
I love Velia. Even the smiles of the children here are lovely. Not only is deep faith present here in this city, but Serendia and Calpheon also share the depth in Elionism.
Up here, the priest will tell us off.
May the grace of our Lord Elion be with you at all.
Bless us with the
bothering me.
newborn.
Can I pray with my left eye open?
Hey, I didn't doze off. I was awake a while ago.
Please, don't take my mother away. I give my heart to you, Lord Elion.
Lord Elion has guided me to Velia.
Lord Elion, could you guide my cat back to me?
May he stay
Oh,
only
my
in the
dear
kitchens of
cat.
the western camp.
I'll make
Bless
sure
us
to
with a
feed her
newborn.
well.
Please, hope to live
I give my heart to you, Lord Elion. Please find my cat, Lord. Lord Elion.
I love Velia. Even the smiles of the children here are lovely.
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. There was a time when, but these seeds only bloomed into the fruits of war between those nations, who watered the great desert with blood, until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calpheonians know it as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red. Now that Elion has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to Elion.
To you, Lord Elion.
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. You've likely not ever set foot in the desert, nor heard tale of the Black Desert and the salvation of Elion.
to reconcile with her husband.
Stop bothering me.
There was a time when black stones were thought...
Much in heaven.
My lord. Lord Elion, could you guide my cat back to me? Please take away my mother's pain.
Not only is deep faith present here in this city, but Serendia and Calpheon also share the depth in Elionism.
May the Lord help us in banishing the
I give my
parasitic.
heart to you, Lord Elion.
Thank you, Lord Elion.
My lord. Lord Elion, could you guide my cat back to me? Can I pray with my left
Bless
eye,
us
oh
with a
dear
newborn.
cat? Bless us with a son. I'll make sure to feed her well. Please, don't take my mother away. I give my heart to you, Lord Elion.
Protect us, me and my wife.
Please
forever.
find my cat, Lord.
Lead my son out of danger.
Back to me.
May he stay
yeah, the
only
priest
in the
will tell us
kitchens
off.
of the western camp.
Thank you, Lord Elion.
I believe in you. May you guide Martina to reconcile with her husband.
Love for her.
May the grace of our Lord Elion be with you at all times.
Allow us to live in abundance. Stop bothering me! Oh, my dear cat.
Bless us with a newborn.
Lord Elion has guided me to Velia.
And may the Lord help us in banishing the parasitic bees.
There was a time when black stones were thought to be blessed with Elion's might. Sown like so many seeds beneath the sands that spanned from Calphion to Valencia. These two nations then declared war over these black stones, who watered the great desert with blood until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calphionians know the great desert as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red. Not so long after, Elion felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted us the sight to see the black stones for what they truly were. Now that Elion has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to him.
Lead my son out of danger.
Can I
Protect
pray
us,
with my
me
left
and my
eye on
wife,
to future
forever.
Last
well?
encounter.
I didn't doze off. I was awake a while ago.
I love Velia. Even the smiles of the children here are lovely.
There was a
Thank you.
Not only is deep faith present here in this city, but Serendia and Calphion also share the depth in Elionism.
Lord Elion, could you guide my cat back to me? Stop bothering me.
There was a time when black stones were thought to be blessed with Elion's might. Sown like so many seeds beneath the sands that spanned from Calphion to Valencia. These two nations then declared war over these black stones, who watered the great desert with blood until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calphionians know the great desert as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red. Not so long after, Elion felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted us the sight to see the black stones for what they truly were. Now that Elion has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to him.
Can I pray with my left eye on dear cat?
My
Bless
Lord,
us with a newborn.
Please find my cat. To be her well. Oh, Pierre, the priest will tell us off. Cats. So how the cat you end up with? Scolding when you get down.
The well's abundant with water for watering troughs.
Bless us.
Can I pray with my left eye on dear cat?
And may the Lord help us in banishing the parasitic bees.
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. You've likely not ever set foot in the desert. There was a time when black...
Please, a home to live in is all I want.
Forever.
Please find my cat. To be her well.
Lead my son out of danger. May he see
Oh, there you are.
So long after.
Shall we sit together?
Now that Elion has lifted the veil...
Shirking, hello, I'm Florence. Now listen here. The Black Spirit is biding. It's my advice. Don't dawdle.
I didn't doze off. I was awake a while ago.
Please take away my mother's pain.
Thank you, Lord Elion.
my Lord
kind to others as is your guidance.
I give my heart to you, Lord Elion.
May the grace of our Lord Elion be with you at all times. Lord Elion has guided me to Velia.
Get down.
Chief says well.
Stop daydreaming.
I would... Ah, so you're the one Alustan spoke of. We finally meet. I am Igor Bartali, chief of this village. Welcome to Velia.
My head.
Treat the villagers, but it's right over there. My wife, Islin, will do.
You made a good choice to come to Lunar Halo Inn. Welcome to the Lunar Halo Inn, traveller. You can call me Islin. Rowdy drunkards think getting pot-shotting is an excuse for breaking a dish or two, but I make sure everyone pays for their mistakes. Here's fair warning to you. This is the chef of our inn, David. Talented, aye, but patrons love him because he pays little heed to the cost of ingredients. Those two over there act like brothers once a little ale's in them. In the cold light of sobriety, they find themselves again sworn enemies. That one over there just keeps to himself, smoking his pipe all day long, never orders a thing, literally running on fumes he is. Oh, look at the old man, the wind blew in. Well, what'll you have? Roasted chicken salad. Topped. Good, good. Take a seat. Good, good. Take a seat over there. My husband's prop.
What you really need to be
Finally. At first, who helped the most in tracking Red Nose? But however did Red Nose become the Black Stone? If only I... Ah, well, your grand journey is still the Black Stone. If only... your...
It was the
He's been on about this story.
I promise you, before my dying...
This stuff is great.
Careful, do you know how much this beer cost me?
I couldn't believe it. She told me to shave my beard.
Do you know how many years I spent whacking those scarecrows? Oh, Tronin, you're here as well.
Of course. I have to lay down the hammer sometimes.
Yes, indeed. It's been some time. Care to hear of my travels to Valencia?
Oh, good. Adventurer, you're awake. This is the home of Trannon Underfoe, the blacksmith. He said you had a pretty rowdy night at the tavern, so he brought you back here. You should go thank him for taking care of you. And maybe apologize for dueling his... Let's be off. We're going to overcome the Black Spirit together. I have a close friend who is going... Her name is Emma. Emma Bartali. Yes, the chief's granddaughter. You could say she's the princess of the town. Ever since she was little, Emma would often have nightmares, but it's grown worse. Now, a dark figure has begun to invade her mind. We're going to pay her a visit. Though, please understand. Oh, poor Emma. She's the only person who's opened their heart to me. I must find a way to rid her of her vile infestation. Nightmares of the kingdom of... See, no wonder she shuns people. I'm counting on you to get close to her heart. Here, have a look at this. Years have passed since the fall of the Kingdom of Kron. Yet, House Bartali still remains in the public eye. Grave robbers have once again stolen Noir Bartali III's treasure, a piece of heaven. However, the town has shown no pity, saying that it's a well-deserved punishment. The chief may seem like he just enjoys drinking with adventurers all the time, but he really cares about the town, more than anyone else. He gave me a place to set up my own shop. And he's serious about restoring the Bartali name. The Bartali family store their ashes in an awesome... Go ahead and take the path near the church. I'll check...
I'm Tron and wonderful. A blacksmith who is patient. No need to thank me. Looks like I have myself a valuable new patron. I can see how callous the palms of your hands are. You will certainly be a regular at the forge. From now on, trust your gear to me, a master craftsman. And, by the way, where are your us, you hurry? Got peculiar taste, that's for sure. On your way there, give my regards to my dear friend Richie, if you could.
What are you? An adventurer? Oh, Eileen! You've come with a new friend today. You didn't let a grave robber trick you into bringing them here, did you?
I know that I may not be the brightest compared to my sister, but I'm not that foolish, you old man.
It's merely that everyone trusts Clorence's shrewd nature will... Richie? I wasn't aware he had any friends to receive anyway. Richie is probably down below, sweeping and cleaning. Friendly...
Well, this isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Anything good here? Huh? Over there! Ah! A ghost!
A human!
What? A talking ghost? Adventurer, exorcise it!
Don't you know who I am? The notorious grave robber, Afuaru's cousin!
here. I thought that Houtman had the easiest job in... adventurer? What's this? A key! I'll ask Richie. Come on, let's go find Richie. Oh, Elion, all... Thank goodness.
No. What's all this commotion up?
Old man? Did you know that
What? Another grave? I can't be everywhere all at once! An ossuary needs constant care. I'm bound to forget a thing or two. Age takes its toll. You'll see. If it were your sister here, she would have done something clever. Like, brewed up a potion to make the cowardly goblin a bit braver!
Well, though not wrong, but it still hurts. Let's go, adventurer. That's Eileen for you. Makes you wonder if she truly is the great Alustin's daughter. Sorry we didn't get much out of this, adventurer. I wanted to lift Emma's spirits for a change.
Please stay back. Don't follow me back. No, don't. Who are you? How much longer will this nightmare last? Oh my. The great...
But I still haven't found clues to the nightmares that haunt you. This adventurer here is going through something similar. I'm sure of it.
No. I'm so thankful that you tried. I don't want anyone to be in danger again because of me. Hello. My name is Emma.
Hold on, Miss Emma. But...
The script is kind of old, but I think
my springs, you put the world, it isn't well. I just can't keep avoiding it like this.
In Cron Castle, ruined by sins of past, lay tiny souls hidden, tears amassed. I reach out to comfort those unnamed, but some strange force keeps me restrained. Then, black as smoke soon overtakes me. I flee and flee. Can no one save me? The crimson gaze. I can't escape thee. My piercing screams what finally wakes me. And now, whispers of someone in my dreams who put...
If texts I've read are to be trusted, the Black Spirit has begun to take hold of her. Oh, we can't just sit and do nothing. Let's see what we can find at Cron Castle.
Eileen, if we take action, it'll put my grandfather in a difficult position. I read the rescript that the Grand Chamberlain, Jordine, had sent not so long ago. Goblins that were driven away from the plains of Agris by the imps are now becoming more and more aggressive toward traders. And those goblins, they aren't on good terms with the rebel forces of Medea, who are occupying. All this havoc may account for the Grand
You are most dear to the Chief, Emma. And
thanks, Eileen, you're right. We've got to do something. In that case, meeting Grusha would be the best place to start. Grusha is a loyal protector of House Bartali. He's been keeping watch over the Goblins' forest. Ah, yes.
Spent today finding out what the gob...
A human.
I'm Grusha, the head of the Velia Vigilantes Special Task Force. Cron Castle, you say? Best steer clear of there for now. We're poised to invade the castle soon. It's much too dangerous. To even think of going to such places with Lady Emma in your care shows your utter recklessness.
then Grusha, let me at least meet the Goblin Chief. I've heard you boasting about how you became drinking buddies.
Eileen, the chief you knew doesn't exist anymore. The old chief who used to dance the in front of the bonfire is now buried beneath the fields of Agris. A young, giant and mighty chief has taken his place and now leads us goblins to the great
What are you ladies doing here in the perilous Goblin's Forest?
A young, giant and mighty chief has taken his place and now leads...
What are you ladies doing here in the perilous Goblin's Forest?
A young, giant and mighty chief.
Head of the Goblin Infiltration Task Force, Grusha Norm. According to foreign agreement, your job as a scout has been terminated. I'm sure you're well aware that the goblins turning vicious and aggressive is causing quite a setback in trade relations with Serendia. The Chief and Grand Chamberlain have already come to an agreement. You have no other choice than to follow their orders.
You? That's because the imps attacked our goblin base!
You're still acting as the goblins' mouthpiece, eh? Understand that Velia has no further plans to coexist with the goblins.
Yes, I mean, goblins didn't do anything wrong. Please, I beg you, give me another chance. If you only let me speak with them.
Another chance? Does Velia... I was wondering who you were. Well, this is an unexpected boost in power. And you're going alone. An ideal situation. We can achieve maximum results with the smallest force. I mean, everyone in Balanos is talking about how you took down Red Nose. You've got my permission to take Grusha along as well, if you'd like. You might find some use for him. Though, with your skills, I don't think you've got much to worry about.
Takros Velia welcomed me warmly.
But from now on, if you'd like that decision to be humane.
Please. Us goblins are a race that have called Balanos home for some time now, just like the people of Velia. Well, that was before that violent, red-nosed imp exiled us. That's why the old chief would offer up prayers to the ancestors every day. He prayed for youth and the power to protect his race. Then, one day, a man wrapped in black robes approached him. The man didn't stay long, but imparted that stone might have been poison given to the aged chief. This is a cave that honorary goblins like I cannot enter. Only pure-blooded Gaia goblins can enter. I hope that the Gaia goblins defeat you. You'll realize who the real monsters are. The king will likely be waiting at the end of this cave. But I doubt you'll even make it to the foot of his throne! A human commander's body has become the vessel that hosts our king. But our king still bears the name of Kiev. Oh, mighty king, please protect us goblins. Please restore our peace. That must mean this stone grave actually contains... It doesn't matter. It's all for the benefit of goblins. Lend us strength!
energy erupted from the cave you exited from and formed this illusion on the rock. I've seen this symbol in one of my father's books. It's a mark indicating the Goblin King is hiding in a dark rift.
What brings you ladies here to such a dangerous place?
thought I might...
The goblins stole the book we, borrowed while we were looking for you. What do they even need a healing book for?
My ladies. All goblins. I will take the ladies to Finto Farm, where it's safe.
The goblins stole the book. I could trust you. Now, let's read the book to find out whose body Geath actually inhabited. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Croxus Antonio, guard captain for Noir III in Elionian year 135, forfeited his life when he dared to admonish his king for attempting to sacrifice a young maiden and child to attain immortality. The immortal alchemist said the ritual must go on, and the enraged king had Croxus executed, and his remains scattered over Awar's hill.
It's him. The one he must have appeared in my dreams for a reason. I need to speak with him. Is there any way we can summon Geath from the Dark Rift?
There must be a way, Lady Emma. But first, you must eat. Your grandfather would have me hanged if I'd let you pass out. We shall ask Martina, the farm owner, for some food.
He must have appeared in my dreams.
Your grandfather would have me hanged.
Do you need the tech? I'd be more than happy to whip you up. The farm wasn't always looking a mess like this. You can thank the... I'd be more than happy to whip you up a meal. I'd be more than happy to whip you up a meal.
I'll be more than happy to handle the cooking, though I know most of your harvest has already gone out to Velia.
Eileen, be a dear and scrounge up some potato. I'm not sure if we've got any hearty...
That earthy aroma, that didn't take too long, right? I have good senses.
Have you met my husband? He's the best cook in Velia. It's connected with Velia, so you can link the node anytime.
Your grandfather would have me hanged if I...
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Good. Now that our stomachs are full, let's try putting our heads together. Gieth chose a body that's been dead for quite some time. According to what I know of nature, the body should have decomposed already. So how do you think he got around that?
Oh, that reminds me of something Father taught me last week in class. It was something on alchemy used to track time. I remember it because I really struggled with the reagents. Clorence said something like, "Eileen, what good's ahead if you don't even use it?" Then she said, oh, right! Sands of Time! But Papa brought some such stones to class last week, but I think, I used them all up.
Color me surprised. I should have brought Clorence along. She would have come up with another plan, surely.
I'm sorry. I'm not Clorence.
I think you're crossing the line here, Takros. My grandfather will hear of your behavior. Eileen, don't give up. There is always a way. We will find it together.
Well...
A goblin's horn should do then, I imagine. Can't understand why the bastards are so obsessed with it. Color me surprised. I should have brought Clorence along.
I have a black stone. It once belonged to the old chief.
Singular mind, eh? You keep mum until we start on about goblins. That black stone is better put to use elsewhere. Right now, we have a better tool at our disposal. The goblins themselves.
Quiet, I can't think.
You do know that goblins who've lost their war horns are good as dead, right? Takros, you still consider yourself human?
You're nothing but a Median deserter, squatting in the ruins of a fallen kingdom. If you were so scared of goblins that you had to flee to Velia for sanctuary, you should have just kept your cowardly ass there.
I care not about your slanderous words, but I shall mark them as an act of mutiny. Once our operation here is done, you will be punished accordingly.
May the great king...
Look at the black stones twisting their... Now, please fetch me the first ingredient. I require fresh blood of a weasel. Fortunately, there are plenty of weasels around the farm. And I've even brought my best friend along. This book may look a bit worn out, but she's full of knowledge. Without her, I'd never pass an alchemy exam. Now, please... Fortunately, there are plenty of weasels. Next, we'd need a shimmering wildflower. They're sometimes found blooming in Awa's plains.
Since you're flower picking in Ewa's plains anyway, shouldn't be too hard to nab a war horn off a goblin while you're there.
Even in death, I shall curse you all! So you... and you...
Better take this fool to the research lab in Keplen.
The story goes that the shimmering lights from...
Let's go hunt out a decent spot to brew up our concoction. Takros, can we trust you to protect us without riling up any more goblins?
Oh, we need to move quickly. Let's do our best to get this... got here quickly. And don't look at me like that. It actually took a lot of ingenuity to put that together. All right. Now, if we perform some simple alchemy with these ingredients, we should obtain something known as... Don't look at me like that. It actually... Oh, look at the cup. Take those. Place them inside the pot. Yes! I can't believe it. It worked. Oh, let me take a look at that. The sands of time.
It's the moment of truth. I shall call for my men. It's time we finally reveal the fiend behind the mask.
Finally. I shall meet with the one I've seen only in my dreams.
Sprinkle this on the goblin mural.